Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Loophole Dream Season Live. This week we have an action-packed episode filled with late season success and 3 field tags. We're going to be joining up with Kaylin Lenz and Taylor Riggin in Iowa. Then we're going to bring it back south to northern Missouri with Kirk Hendershot. The guys are hunting late season food sources, and it ends up with 3 awesome bucks hitting the ground. Me and Mason are in here hunting a standing soybean field that we have very little MRI on. So we're hoping for a mature buck as it's getting late and I haven't filled a buck tag yet. So we're still grinding. We don't have any reconics pictures of anything in the area that we know about. We're not running cell cams yet, so we're in here hoping that just an old bruiser's moved in to take over the soybean field. So we're gonna get quiet now. We hope you guys enjoy the show. And as always, thanks for watching.
Hey guys, welcome back to Dream Season Live. I am on a piece of property tonight that my wife and I bought late last year, and we haven't taken any deer off of it, but we put a ton of work in. My entry into this blind is through a CRP field, and it's tall enough that it kind of creates a tunnel for my entry and exit into a hawk office blind. And the blind is set on a spot where I can see for quite a ways. So I know that there's a deer that's been bedding close, been coming to food, that looks like 3 or 4 weeks ago, maybe either got hit by a car or injured somehow. His back half looks pretty bad. And I know he's mature, but I want to get a closer look at him. I know he's bedding in there real close. So it was 70 degrees yesterday, and today it's a high of 40, 45. We have a huge drop in temperature. The pressure is high. The wind is supposed to lay down this afternoon and the sun's going to come out. And yeah, we'll get in there and see what happens. Thanks for watching Dream Season Live. Okay, we are in the blind and all set up. It's perfect timing. The turkeys are already out and moving. We're able to get in here without spooking any of them. DeerCast says great. It has been unseasonably warm this late season in Iowa. No snow yet. And we're going to sit tight and see what happens. Hopefully the deer start moving soon. That's a really good 10 that I know is at least 5 years old. I have pictures of him late last year right when I bought this farm. He's been out here a lot. This is the first time I've actually laid eyes on him. It's a really nice deer. He's standing at 200 yards right now. He's dead in the plot. That's a great deer, a deer that I know is mature. At a minimum, he's 5.5 years old, and I had not decided yet whether or not I was going to kill him, but for about 3 weeks now, he's been limping around on that back leg, and over the course of that 3 weeks, his back end has just gotten smaller and smaller and more shriveled up, and it wasn't really until I saw him out there tonight that I decided, yeah, I'm going to take that deer. He's dead in the plot. I'm going to round up my stuff and we'll go take a look at him. Oh man, what a cool deer. What a great buck. This is my first buck on this farm. Man, I don't know what to say. He came out, he put on a show. What a beautiful deer. His foot is all curled around and busted underneath. Looks like it's broken in a few spots. It's no wonder he looks so small. But man, what a cool deer. This was my last night to hunt on my landowner tag. We got family Christmases coming up the next few days, and this is the last night I was going to get to be able to hunt, and we got it done. Oh, what a cool buck. I'm excited. First deer on this farm. Man, I know he's a 5.5-year-old because the pictures of him last year, he's definitely 4 or older. But that's a mature buck. Great one to put on the ground, and I'm excited to fill a tag this year. So we'll get up and we'll get him out of here. I'm gonna go get the truck. Well, it's Tuesday, December 21st here in Iowa. I came over to Lease tonight to set the cornfield and to make sure the muddy soft side blind was still standing after the storms the other week. To my surprise, it's still here, so we brought the muzzleloader out tonight in hopes of our target buck on this farm is the Drop Time 10. He's a 7-8-year-old deer that we've had a couple years of history with. The guys that lease this property before had years of history with, so I'm soloing it tonight. It's a little windy. We got a northwest breeze, which is perfect, and DeerCast is good tonight. This is probably gonna be my last sit for the week. I need a west, northwest, northerly winds to hunt my farm or here. So yeah, it'll give me some time to get the honey-do list caught up on. So hopefully we have a little early Christmas present, and we'll see what happens.
That was our #1 buck on this farm. That is the old drop tine 10. That's the first time I've actually ever seen him, and that got my heart racing. What a perfect night. Deer started piling out of here fairly early. I could see a couple way up in the fall plot where I harvested Showtime last year, and then right out of this northeast corner they piled out, and then all of a sudden I saw a rack coming out of the woods, and got the binos up and saw it was him, and I was getting pretty worked up there, but a lot of history with that deer. My deer season's been not very much of a season so far with starting a family this year, so wow, that's what we're doing for. My heart is pounding on my chest right now. That is probably the oldest buck I'm ever gonna harvest, but boom. I'm ready to go get my hands on him. Let's go to it.
Well, here he is, the old man. This is the drop tine 10. Going into this year, this was Dave Kramer and I's #1 target buck on our Southern Iowa lease, and I was lucky enough to be the one with the opportunity at this animal. Last night we had a perfect wind, northwest wind. DeerCast said good. I got snuck into the muddy soft side 360, and this old warrior stepped out with about 45 minutes of daylight left, so he put on a show, and I was able to put an excellent hit on this animal. Couldn't be more thankful to harvest this deer. We believe him to be an 8.5-year-old buck, and this is probably going to be the oldest buck that I ever get an opportunity at, so very thankful for the opportunity.
So I think one of the game-changing things that have occurred for us that have changed the way we hunt over the last 5-6 years are the muddy blinds, whether it be the Bull XL, the Penthouse, any of them. If you look at how they're constructed, you look at the walls, you look at the windows, you look at the way the roof fits, they're built to last a lifetime. So it's incredible how many times we've been able to fool a deer's nose. And that's exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to something that changed the game for us. These particular blinds have changed the game for us. We used to build what we called scent-proof blinds. Anymore, the muddy handles that for us. And I think anybody that hasn't sat in a blind and tried that really doesn't understand how many deer they're not seeing. You know, and second to scent is overall noise. With the insulation in the walls and the roof, they really don't hear you on the inside either. Now, of course, we're trying to be quiet, but if you do drop a rangefinder or you do make a little bump, generally, those deer do not hear you, especially if there's any wind speed outside. And if you need to move one, you can put skids on the bottom of the blind, or if you need to pick it up and move it with a tractor, you can do that, so you're not stuck to one individual place. They're pretty easy to move, and we're very mobile with them, and when we need to attack, we move it and put it where we need it. You know, blinds aren't for everyone. A lot of guys want to stick to the tree stands, which is okay. They've got those too. But if you want more information on the blinds or you're curious about them at all, go to gomuddy.com and check out all the specs. Pretty cool.
All right, guys, congratulations to Taylor and Kaylin on 2 awesome kills there in Iowa. Those guys work very hard on their farms, and it is really paying off for them this year. So congratulations to you guys. I currently am on my farm in North Missouri. Our late gun season has just opened, so I wanted to get out today and take advantage of some of the warmer temperatures and check cameras. So while I'm out here in this biologic clover plot, I've kind of been reflecting back on my oldest son, Connor, on his first kill this year. He's been really showing the interest in the outdoors and goes and checks trail cameras with me. He's been hunting with me a lot, and just as a father, it was a dream of mine for this day. and it couldn't have come together any better. So we hunted a couple afternoons after school, sat in a box blind that we have overlooking a cut and a standing bean field. So didn't quite connect the first 2 afternoons, but just building up the anticipation and his excitement levels. The next day we went out and sat actually in this clover plot in a muddy bull blind, and it worked out really well.
All right, guys, this is hunt number 4, I believe, for Mr. Connor here. So we are still on the hunt for we're on the hunt for his first buck. Connor here's sitting in the gunner seat and ready to go. DeerCast is showing good. So we're sitting over a biologic clover plot in our muddy bull blind. So hopefully things pan out for us this morning. So I know Connor's ready to roll. Can you see him?
Yeah.
No. Just keep it on him. Don't put your finger on the trigger yet. Let him turn.
I can't see him now.
I know. Neither can we. Shh. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move, bro. Yeah, but he's gonna make it scream. Alright, find him in the scope, son. Find him.
I can't.
He's this way.
Oh, I see him.
Are you on him? Put it right behind his front shoulder.
Is it that? Front one.
Yup. Squeeze the trigger.
You said front.
I know. Stay on him, Dad.
No.
You did good.
What?
Son, you did good. They don't always drop. You hit him. You did good. You did good. That's the highs and lows right there. Highs and lows. We talked about it with Sammy last night. All right. So the deer all started moving, and we was watching the doe behind us. Connor spotted this buck, this white 8, coming down below us. So he's a framey 8. We've got video and trail camera pictures of him. He's a really good buck, and Lord willing, Connor just got his first buck, first deer, and shot looked good. We'll give him some time and hopefully get the trail on and have a little bit of celebrating to do today. What do you got to say? Anything? Huh?
I'm shaking. I see my buck. I see it.
Where is it? Look at that, your first deer. Pick him up there, let me see. First deer ever.
Success. Your deer's checked in. Ready to roll.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, guys. So we are on the second Sunday of Missouri's firearm season, and today we're fortunate enough and blessed just to get it done with this buck. And as luck would have it, it's just a lot of hard work and this farm that we've put on and this clover plot. Got that muddy bull blind set up, and that place has been a killing spot this year. So killed his buck with a rifle, the same place I killed my buck with my bow this year. So pretty special day. for us, and just kind of soaking it all in, and got the rest of the family coming out and his brother and getting everybody out to celebrate. So really excited. DeerCast was showing good, and it was honestly just great. We had really good deer activity, and this one was able to cooperate, and Connor got him shot, made a perfect shot, followed him right down here to the ditch is where he ran. So
Yep.
You got anything to say?
It's just a great buck.
Just a great buck. So I'd like to thank you for watching Loophole Dream Season Live.
Woohoo!
Good job.
We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of Dream Season Live is brought to you by MOTV. For access to all our Drury Outdoors TV shows, head over to the MOTV app today.